What's up guys, Guillaume there, and welcome back to episode 5 of our Bolton Equities Black Spoke career mode on PC in 2023. Today's episode, we have a very simple objective. Try to get something we didn't in the previous episode, that's a win, or even a podium. It's going to be difficult as we'll have the Cadre de Dunkerque. We'll also have easier races such as the Circuit de Wallonie and the Antwerp Port-Epic Celestropy. Trophy, sorry. And then we'll wrap it up with the Boucle de Lamayan and the Van Merkstein Fences Classique, whatever the fuck that is. It starts on the Cadre de Dunkerque. It is a +2 for Rory Townsend. It is a fitness peak for the Irish champion. And hopefully, it's enough to get a win. It's going to be very difficult. There's a lot of good riders. Wout van Aert, Matt Pedersen, Egan Bernal somehow is there. My very good friend Tobias Halland-Johannesson, who I feel is on every single race I do this year. But let's try to win some sprints. I'm trying my best to have my riders well placed in this sprint. Come on, Rory. So far, so good. So far, he's actually the best positioned sprinter heading into Abbeville, but he's just lost the wheel of Jacob Scott here because of Luca Mozzato. There goes Luc Madouet. There goes Jacob Scott. That's my issue. I need a better lead out for next year. I'm gonna need a better lead out, and I'm gonna need a better team. It's a win for Romain Cardi, and to be fair, Jacob Scott is gonna get P2 here. Rory definitely had the legs, but I just launched too late. Fuck. He did finish today in Lens. It is a 1 kilometer climb, average of 7%, 0 for Rory Townsend, +5 for Jacob Scott, 79 hills for Jacob Scott. I think it's time we write our name into the winning books of the Cadre de Dunkerque. Final 5 kilometers. We're putting a strong rhythm at the front here, solely because I feel like if I can be first at this hill, there's a good chance that I'll be first at the bottom of the next one, with therefore decent positioning, and it could lead me towards the win. And at least that's my mindset. Van Wilder kind of lost a few positions. We'll put Paul Wright back in the middle of Rory Townsend. We are going for Jacob Scott. So yeah, 3k to go. Downhill portion until we climb once again towards Lens. 1.8k. James Fouché, we're well placed. Ballerini is well positioned as well, if we're being honest. 1.1k. There goes Luc Madouet. I think we're finally gonna get a win. I think it's been a long time coming. It's been 2 months. 2 months since the last win of Bolton Equities Black Spoke. But there it finally is, and it's gonna be a 1-2 as well for the team. Come on! We have a time trial for day 3 of this Cadre de Dunkerque. None of my riders are particularly good in the solo effort. So we'll try and lose less than 2 minutes on Josh Starling today. And, well, we'll lose possibly 2 minutes on Wout van Aert. Yeah. That is highly likely that we'll lose to the Belgian champion. 1.5 kilometers left for the man wearing the Red Bull helmet. And across the line, it's Shock P1 for him. I reckon he's also going to win the Cadre de Dunkerque. That's just a random guess. Alright, we finally have some road stages back. I said after one time trial. Can we have another win on this Cadre de Dunkerque? Also, I'm seeing some of the kits have been updated. There we go, Little Trek is there. I'd like to get... No, that's Guillaume. Clearly I'm blind. I swear Lidl is higher. There we go, Tony Galopin, thank you my guy. Thoughts on the Little Trek kit? Anything that isn't clapped, you're wrong. Yeah, we're a bit fucked here, because I've prepared my train, prepared the sprint. Sadly, Luc Madouet, James Fouché and Rory Townsend are unable to... Oh, actually no, they managed to get the wheel of my leaders. Retract the previous statement. Prepare the sprint. Jacob Scott has gone 99. I've put the wind thing instead of the... what's it called? The gels. There we go. Brain having a bit of a struggle here. Jacob Scott's score is going to step aside. Rory Townsend is in prime position. +5 for James Fouché here is going to be a very good lead out. Also, I hope from the rider from New Zealand, from the Kiwi, it's a straight line. It's a straight line to the finish. Madouet, Fouché, Rory Townsend. That is the train. That is hopefully what will bring a new win, and it's not. It's not even going to be a top 10, I think. It's a win for Brian Cocard ahead of Tobias Bayer, Mauro Schmidt, Van Wilder, and Fouché gets P4? P5? somehow p5 for James Fouché. It's the queen stage of this casual Dunkerque, Roubaix Cassel, with obviously Demont Cassel at the end. Do I have anything that could, that could fight? Jacob Scott could have, but -1. Jackson 72-70, James Fouché 74-71. Okay. All right. Let's try to play this as I would a Grand Tour stage. By that I mean try to send multiple riders in the breakaway, increase my chances of potentially doing something, and then we'll see. I think Mudway is not gonna be able to go in the break. I think we'll try and be fine with Fouché and Wright. Yeah, this has been absolutely unbearable. I was in the breakaway with James. Things were going well, and then I completely exploded. Like, completely exploded. I'll try and catch maybe Matteo Verche, Ladenius. I mean, I'll try and catch the lead group. If they were to slow down, that would make my day. But I feel like that's not really on their cue cards. Meanwhile, in the peloton, Luke Mudway, George Jackson are alright. But yeah, now this is terrifying. Genuinely terrifying. I tried an alternate tactic. I tried to attack with Jackson. The aim was to bridge with James Fouché, which I have done, to be fair. And then, well, the plan was to try and catch the breakaway. The breakaway has kept on increasing its lead. And so far, I can't do anything. So we're going to try another tactic, which is my final attempt, if we're being honest. It's to try and attack with the entire team and bridge with George Jackson, but ahead, Guillaume Boivin, Yann Joalan, Luc Vergen, and Christophe Guillaume are not stopping. It's the fact that they keep on increasing the gap again and again and again and again and again. Like, the gap is now more than 4 minutes. When I attacked first with Jackson, the gap was 2:20. I have to applaud the breakaway. They're doing a stellar job. Mudway is now going to be on his own until the end, I think. Final kilometer, the win today for Guillaume Boivin, ahead of Luc Vergen and Jo Allan. There is one thing I've just seen. GC-wise, Luc Mudway is about to make a great comeback. Not enough to take the GC lead, absolutely not. But it's going to be P4 in today's stage, first of all, which I think is remarkable from him. And we'll get maybe a minute on the peloton. I'll take that. Rigo Uran, though, is going to win the Casual de Dunkerque. And that's quite funny. Final stage of this Casual de Dunkerque, if we take a look at the ranking, it's going to be 1-2 for EF Uran taking it ahead of Stefan Debod and Mauro Schmidt. That is not the podium I expected ahead of this schedule, but why not? Luc Mudway has set up into P7. Congratulations to him. Had he been a best young rider, or had he been young, he would not have won either way. So we're good. Let's prepare the sprint. And it's going to be a win for the breakaway today. 48 seconds for the lead group. There's way too many corners for us, I think, to catch. So, yeah, a bit of a disappointment. We won't be able to fight for the final sprint. I had Rory in a good position. But I think we'll settle for... wait, am I P8 in the GC? No, I'm P7. Okay, good. Because had I been P8, it would have just been repetitive, to say the least. Paul Wright is going to launch Mudway on the left, Rory Townsend in the wheel, yet some more corners, as we've got some containers ahead of us. The legend says the winner of today's stage is getting shipped to Thailand to try and race in the Princess International Chakra, the fucking whatever the races I lost 2 episodes ago. Either way, Rory Townsend has been blocked, and the win is for Jérémy Coinon of Nice Métropole, ahead of Maudo and Tabellion. A great day for 3rd division French teams. Wow. Top 5 for France, top 6 for France. Jesus! Oui, baguette and that. Second race of the episode, we're in France again. This time we've gone to the western side of the beautiful hexagonal country that is France. For the Boucle de Lamayan, it starts with a prologue of 4.6 kilometers in Laval, I'm gonna guess. Indeed, it's the only town that exists in this raucous place. And yeah, let's just try to get Mark Stewart decent results. He's got 77 prologue, to be fair to him, not today. It's quite good. Trying to maybe not kill him with 1k to go, that'd be a bit dumb. But I think I've killed him with 1k to go. Dernier Bourgeon, corners, right-hander, apex, cross the line. He won. Magnus Sheffield had swiftly taken the lead of Mark Stewart, but we got it back through James Fouché. 5:01 is the time to beat. And I think Logan Curry could be the man to claim that first position. He's got 81 prologue. He's built for that kind of event. Come on, Logan. Do not disappoint me. Final few corners for Logan Curry. I haven't killed him, which is good. Cross the line he goes. 6 seconds quicker than James Fouché. My brain didn't work for a second. And we have our win. And I also have a trophy for once, winning a solo time trial. Gets in. Sprint stage today, +5 for Logan Curry. We'll try and see if we can keep his jersey. 0 for Townsend, +5 for James Fouché. I reckon we may have a chance between Saint-Berthevin and Changé. I may have made a mistake here. I was letting the peloton just handle the breakaway, because I figured, well, I mean, they're good teams and I'm not. I hadn't seen that Ineos was at the front, so Ineos hasn't paced. I expected Intermarché to pace for Benny Guilherme. They haven't, meaning that we're going to lose the stage and the GC. Disappointing. After such a good start of this Boucle de Lamayan, we are once again going to take what seems to be an L. Then again, maybe not. We're catching them. We're coming back at the leaders group. We actually made a bit of a break here. Peter Sagan being the one rider able to follow. Rory Townsend is struggling, so is James Fouché, so is Mads Mikkels, one of the youngest riders in the peloton, and we've bridged to the group ahead. We're not going to take the stage because we have no energy whatsoever. Let's make that perfectly clear. But we are not going to lose the yellow jersey, and that is, in hindsight, what matters for me today. Although everyone's dead here. Yeah, we are going to win. It is a win. In Changé for... Is it a back-to-back for Logan Curry? It is. Back-to-back for Curry. Townsend P2. Pierre Barbier P3, a stage I did not really understand, but a stage that we've won. Day number 3 here in Mayenne. Could we bag a third win? Surely not. Trying to set up our train in the finish of this stage. Watching Tour de France, by the way, on the left hand side of my desk right now, if you see me just glancing there, because Félix Gall just attacked Giulio Ciccone in the first HT of the Tour de France, and I'm very pissed because I debated whether I should put Gall or Paules in my team, in my fantasy, and I put Nielsen Paules, and also put Ciccone, but I didn't go for Gall. Either way, I digress. The sprint is there. None of my riders are in my wheel. Well, that's just great. We're gonna have fun here. The back-to-back should not happen in La Celle-les-Châteaux. James Fouché is going to collapse, so's Luke Rowe, and cross the line, we do not... Whoa, Rory Townsend, late comeback by Rory Townsend, no, Brian Coquart takes it, ahead of Luke Rowe, Jasper De Boist, and Townsend. Final stage of this Boucle de la Mayenne, +5 Mark Stewart, 0 for Rory Townsend. The aim is simple, try to keep the yellow jersey on the shoulders of Logan Curry. I don't think it should be too difficult, I just need Logan to finish with everyone, and he'll have every jersey. Except the mountain one. Not a fan of the development of this race. No one is pacing in the peloton. Not a single team is willing to pace, and the breakaway still has more than 1 minute 30 with 14 kilometers remaining. In the breakaway, the most dangerous rider is Valentin Ferron. He sits 37 seconds behind us GC-wise. So we need to get at least 1 minute to try and prevent him from winning the Boucle de la Mayenne. But no team, not a single team has helped me out in this race. Not one. I've paced throughout the day with my team. That's why I've actually attacked here with Mark Stewart. Try and do the job on my own. No, Mark Stewart just crashed. Well, I guess he won't be doing the job on his own. No, actually, Logan Curry has never been more on his own than he's ever been here. We're going to lose the Boucle de la Mayenne. We're not going to come back on the lead group. It's a shame. It's a shame we're going to lose the GC, a GC that was definitely ours for the taking. But no, the peloton just decided to never do anything, and on that terrible disappointment, it's a loss. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Valentin Ferron has been dropped. Valentin Ferron has been dropped from the first group, but they probably won't count any gaps here. We'll see. That was 15 seconds. There's definitely a gap between Delavalle and Jacobs. Yeah, no, we're done. We're done now. Yeah, as expected. We're done now. P6 in the GC. I'm just disappointed, but that's still on, like, PCM's AI. Not pacing. I get that you give the responsibility to the team wearing the yellow jersey, but when none of your team has good riders, Sorry, when your team doesn't have good riders. Maybe help them out. I don't know. Final stage of the episode, penultimate stage of the episode, it's better if I articulate properly. We have the Ronde van Limburg. I'm seeing cobbles, so the one thing I'm not expecting today is a win. Maybe for once, the breakaway tactic is going to work in my favour. We had 3 riders in the leading group, Luke Mudway, Jason Kench, Aaron Gates. 9 riders left, 12k to go, gap 1 minute 30 on the peloton. That doesn't really seem like they have the legs to chase us back. Pavel Bittner and Marius Meyerhofer clearly seem like they've had enough. Stedman, Berkmoes are the only riders. We've dropped everyone here. Perry the Platypus has been dropped, so has Simon Carr. And that means that Aaron Gates, we've dropped Stedman. We've dropped Stedman. We're gonna drop Berkmoes. And Aaron Gates is gonna claim quite a sensational win on the Ronde van Limburg. How? How, Sway? Aaron Gates wins in Festival. Shockingly, but he fucking does it with class. It's gonna be a 1-2-3 with Luke Mudway and Jason Kench with a stellar job earning their place on the podium. Seb van Marke comes home in P3. In P4 with Max Stedman being beaten to the line by Jeno Berkmoes. What on earth was that? Final race of the video, the Halen Vasgood heist pile. Shorter names, please. Just call it a flat stage with couples. Pile. That's fine by me. You can put the pile at the end. But do we really need the first 3 words? I think not. For a second, I thought I had found the cheat code in winning on PCM. And that was breakaways with 3 riders. I stand corrected. I haven't won on this one. There are more cobbles coming up. There are. Alright, right will take the wheel of Logan Curry, who was in the breakaway the entire day, but didn't really pace. We're going to try and catch Andreas Stogbro, Stobert Lugwitz, Ludovic Robitz. Is that Arno Killich? No, that's Timo Killich. Sorry, it's trying to say goodbye to the peloton. 5k to go. We're sprinting for Tom Sexton. He's by far my best sprinter. Sadly, he's only got 59 in cobbles. And we do have the Heist Obdenberg coming up, so hopefully he will be able to make it with relative ease. But we'll try our best. Either way, Paul Wright is going to try and set up this. Okay, it's an acceleration by Colin Heiderscheid, trying to anticipate the sprints. It's actually a smart move by the rider from Luxembourg. But it's no match for the peloton. And I think Casper De Boist is going to take the stage here because Tom Sexton just got completely lost in translation. Jasper De Boist wins in Heist Obdenberg, Christophe P2, Kellich, Colombo, Sinog, Warlock, top 10 for us. Could it be my beloved P8? No, we've lost P8 to Flying Vermesh, it's P9 for Paul Wright. A much more successful episode today compared to the previous one. 4 wins, and it could have been more. It should have been more in hindsight. With the book de Lamayan that I should have won the GC, but I didn't. But yeah, it's better. We're getting into a groove. I mean, January was completely nuts, and that's just the way January goes. It's very easy to maximize everything. But since the end of the first episode, which I think was the Saudi tour, we've won 8 stages. We've won less stages in 4 months than I did in 1. So yeah, that's just a good reason to prepare your fitness for early season. Just works a lot. In the next episode, we're gonna have the Brussels Cycling Classic, the ZLM Tour, the Großer Preis der Cantons Aargau, because it's an objective, and the Balos Belgium Tour. And probably, I mean, the Route d'Occitanie is there, but I don't have any climbers, so I don't think we'll do anything here. And then, simple. National Championship, sorry. Österreich Rundfahrt. Yeah, I think a decent program for the upcoming episodes. That, however, will be, as I said, for the upcoming episodes of the Bolton Equities Black Spoke career mode. If you've enjoyed today's video, then please do leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel and want to see more of this content going forward, then feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you very, very soon. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya. Pass me the funk, get your funk on, girl.